Hello friends, in the Linux series, today we are having the next topic of default permissions, which means that whenever the user is going to create any of the new file or the directory, he will be getting some default permissions. So basically how we are calculating those permissions. So we are calculating those permissions with the help of umask value, which stands for user mask. So those default permissions are calculated with the help of that umask value, which is going to get subtracted from the preset value, which is called initial permissions. So umask is a basically three-digit value that refers to the read, write, and execute permissions in the context of user, group, and others. So basically, what is the purpose of this umask value? So the purpose is to set the default permissions on newly created files and the directories. So whatever the already existing files and directories are there in the system, those value will remain the same. But whatever the newly created file we will be creating after giving the umask value, those will be created with the default permissions. So in RHEL, that is Red Hat Enterprise Linux, the default umask value is set to 0022, which means that whenever you are going to log in as a root user, so this value you are going to get of umask value. Similarly, if you log in as a regular user or an ordinary user, the default value of umask you are going to get is 0002. Then we are having is the defined initial permissions. So we are having files and directories in the system. So both the files will be having different types of initial permissions. Like for the files, for the regular files, the predefined values will be 666, which means that read write for the owner of the file, read write for the group, as well as read write for the others. Now, in the case of directories, this initial value will be changed to 777. So 777 means that all the read, write, execute permission for all the users for owner, group, and others. So we have already seen in the case of permissions how we are changing the permissions with the help of change mode command. So now let us see that how we are actually calculating the default permissions. To calculate the default permission, so I told you in the last slide that what is the default permission for the umask, that is 002. This last zero we can ignore. This one we can ignore this last zero because it is having no significance. So what is the default permission in the case of umask? We are having 002. So let us suppose that initial permission uh, in the case of files we are having is 666 and umask value we are having is 002. So simply what we are going to do, we are going to subtract this value from the initial permission. So what I'm going to get the result. In the resultant, I am getting the default permissions as 664, which means that whatever the new file after that umask I am going to create, it will be getting the default permission as 664, which means that uh, read write permission for the owner as well as for the owing group, and the last four, which means that read permission will be for the others. So this is in the case of permissions only, that from the triple x value we are going to subtract the umask value. Then in the case of uh, directories, how we are calculating the default permission? So the initial permission value was 777, as execute permission has been added in the case of directory, which was not in the case of files. So again the umask value is same, that is 002. So the simple step is we have to subtract this value, that is if I'm going to subtract this 2 from 7, so I'm getting this 5, then 7, then 7. So what does it mean? That 7 is for the owner, which means that read write execute permission for the owner as well as the owing group. So this is second second digit is for the group. So read write execute permission is for the owing group, and the last read and execute permission will be for the this others. So let us see the practical now of all these, how we are calculating the default permissions. So let us see now. First of all, you have to execute the umask value to check what is the default value of this umask. So whenever I'm going to execute the umask value without any option, so see, I'm getting the value trip, 0002. So this last zero, this one zero on the left hand side, you can ignore this because it is having no significance. So our value is this 002. So then we are having is, if you are executing this umask value, umask command with any of the options, suppose -s, capital S, which is the symbolic notation. So if I'm executing this command, so I am getting the symbolic representation that user is having read write execute permission, group is having read write execute permission, and others is going to have the read and execute permission. So this is simply how we are getting the symbolic notation. So let us start now. Suppose I am having the umask value is this 002. So if I'm going to create any of the file, suppose I'm creating the file of name A. So empty file has been created now. So let us see what is the output of this. So in the last example, we told you how we are getting the output. So when I'm checking the detail of this file, so I'm getting this read write for the owner, read write for the group, and simply read for the others. So what, in the octal form, what I'm going to get the value 664. So I told you how we are getting this value when you are subtracting triple six, and you are subtracting this value, the 002, from triple six. So at the end you are getting the value 664. Similarly, if I'm going to create any directory of name dir, so now you have to subtract this 002 value from 777. So what answer you are going to get? That is 775, which means that read, write, execute for the owner as well as owing group, and read and execute for the others. So let us see, our output is uh, satisfying whatever we have done in the PPT. So let us again check the detail of this directory. So see what I'm getting. Read write execute for the owner, read write execute for the group, and read and execute for the others. So when I'm getting this value in the octal form, so 775. So this only we have done in the slide, that how we are actually getting this value. So let me give one another example of the same. If now I'm changing the value, that is umask value to 027. Now from 002, I'm changing the value to 027. So after this, suppose I'm going to create any new file of name, suppose B. So let us see what output I'm going to get. Simply you can subtract, like suppose if I'm going to write over here only 6, simply to show you the calculation only, 666, because from the 666 only we are going to subtract. Suppose I'm going to subtract the value, that is 027. So what output I'm going to get is, suppose if I'm going to subtract this 6 from 7, obviously it is not possible, so the output I'm going to get is 0. Then subtract this 6 from 2 from this 6, so answer you're going to get is 4, and at the end 6 minus 0 is 6. So this is the output you're going to get, which means that read and you are going to get is read and write for the owner, only read for the group, and no permission for the others. So this is in the case of file. But if you're going to subtract, if you're going to make use of the directory, so obviously you will subtract from the 777 value. So when you are subtracting from the 777 value, so you will be getting the answer of 750. So this thing only we have to prove. Now let us see the proof of this thing. So umask value I am using is 027. Suppose I have created one file of name b. Oh, it is not created. So touch b. So file has been created now. Yes, it is there. So let me check the details of this file, whether I'm getting the value of 640 like I have shown you. So 6 means that read and write for the owner of the file. 4, that is read I'm getting, and 0 means no permission for the others. So our answer is coming true. Now let us create one another directory now. Suppose dd, the name of the directory is dd. Let us see now the details of the directory dd, whether we are getting the value of 750 as we have seen 750. So see, 7 means read write execute for the owner, 5 means read and execute permission for the group owing group, and 0 is for the others. So see, our answer is coming valid now. So see, this is how we are actually getting the default permissions by subtracting the umask value from the initial permissions. Initial permission for the file we are having is 666, and for the directory we are having is 777. So then we are having the shortcut to calculate this default permission value. Suppose it is asked that whatever the new file you want to create or the directory you want to create, that file should have the owner, which we are representing with the u, should have the read and write permission, and the group should have only the read permission, and the last one others should have no permission. So this thing we want to represent now. Now let us see how we are going to see this thing. So how we are setting the umask value? First of all, whatever it is given in the question, we have to take the opposite scenario. So we here which permission is missing? That is execute permission is missing. So how we are representing execute permission in the octal form? With the 1, because read is having the 4 value, write is having the 2 value, and the execute is having the 1 value. So execute permission is missing over here, so 1 value we are taking. And in the case of group, the second place is for the group. Read is given to you, which is missing over here, the write and the execute permission. So write and execute, when we are adding, the value we are getting is 3. And the last one, no permission is given to us. It means we have to take the all the permission. So how all the permission means read write execute. So 7 value I'm taking over here. So let us see, I'm getting this scenario, whatever the new file I will be creating. Suppose I'm creating the new file as AA. So let us check whether this AA file is having this scenario. Yes. Owner is having read write permission. Yes, we are having all read write permission. Group is having only read permission. Yes, group is having only the read permission. So in the it was asked that others should not have any of the permission. So we have proved this thing. Others is not having any of the permissions. So otherwise at the back end, how these values are calculated. So that method also has been discussed now. But the shorthand is this one only. Whatever it is given, the opposite value you have to take of the mask. So I hope you got the concept of the umask in the Linux. Thank you so much.